fighting them off. I can't seem to move. No. I'm covered. Don't touch me. All those years of training, and I'm done it by a telephone pole. At least we know God has a sense of humor. My father worked for a fun company all his life.
Oh, you have a sense of humor, not God.
Just get the boy to the nest.
Where is it?
Open it. Follow the river. And beware of telephone poles.
Oh, Azlan, you were nice. I'm so sorry.
I'm at peace, Mr. Dixon. The boy is in good hands. And I'm facing east. Here. The shadow of
You accomplished your mission. Where is your boat?
There's a boat. Fuck!
Ta. Who cut the thing, you know? It was intentional.
Did you do this?
Laurent.
Midnight.
Why?
Is this what you used? Why would you do this? Why? How long are we supposed to get there now? Stupid little shit. Do you know what you've done? You're so goddamn smart. Worthless. I should have left you right where I found you.
Oh,
What do
Daryl.
you do now?
Daryl, you're going too far.
Everyone at Caravel's gone. When we get to the nest, she'll go too. I don't want to be alone.
Yeah. I didn't mean it.
No, you didn't.
You'll be alright.
But that kid is stupid, like...
Votre petit déjeuner. Merci, je me ferai. Les œufs sont tout frais. Livraison spéciale d'un ami. Toutes mes excuses à votre ami.
C'est...
Qui a dit qu'il s'agissait de mon ami?
I was gonna say it. It's your friend. Saying what?
Why can't I come with you?
You just can't.
Judith would just kick your ass.
You told Isabelle I'd drop you off at the nest. She'll come looking for you then.
Promise to do whatever you say. You'll only have to show me things once.
It ain't about that.
I...
We gotta go. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. I'm leaving.
What's the boat? Sorry.
It's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. Come on, Chris.
The kid.
Guess we worked out.
No.
He's got rope burns on his neck. A cord, prick. You know, you snooze, you lose.
You needed a fresh one.
I told you don't fight up. Right, get him out. Come on, out. He killed him. You know the rules. Out. I need you to follow the river until you find this place.
Oh, I didn't recognize, it was too dark. Le Mont Saint-Michel. That's the nest?
Take it. You said you were married. I tell you, right? I'm telling you. Go. Go. Il passe où, les gamins? Il est où?
Where is the kid?
Renee. You ask where the boy is. Boy? What boy? Where's the boy hiding? Fuck you.
I think you understood that one. Laurent.
Va le chercher.
Stupid little kid. Why are you writing his name so badly? Uh-oh. Meaning that some rebels are right there and are preparing something.
It disappointed me. Didn't we have an agreement?
You. She's talking about you.
You've got no idea what you've done.
She sold you? Or you can execute him. We're gonna be okay with that.
Come on.
Sorry.
You're just sorry.
Yes, sir.
On a un peu fait connaissance. Un enfant très spécial. Né d'une malédiction, la mort qui donne la vie. Une vierge Marie, un phénix qui renaît de ses cendres. Qu'est-ce que vous voulez? Qu'il fasse une apparition.
Non.
Il n'aura qu'à sourire, rien d'autre.
Ouais.
Cherchez quoi? Certains pensent que l'union d'espoir m'est hostile. Nous voulons leur montrer la vérité.
You said that you wanted to kill
un
Hope.
seul et unique peuple français. J'ai essayé de lui faire comprendre, mais... il faut que tu fasses plus de différent. D'accord.
Ce qu'il dit est un mensonge.
Tu vas me mettre en colère.
Vous n'êtes pas en colère. Vous avez le cœur brisé.
Oh, acting creepy again. Come on, Laurent. Ah, you're taken on the boat. How dare you?
Merci. I'm talking to you! Where are you taking us?
It was to feed the debts, maybe? Yes, it's for that. You found a way to fight and escape.
Nous avons tous été désemparés. Privés de la vie telle que nous la connaissions. Privés de ceux qui nous étaient chers.
Il aurait été facile de baisser les bras.
That was a plan that you made with the other prisoners.
Mais nous n'avons pas abandonné. Au nom de ceux que nous avons aidés. Au nom de ceux que nous avons perdus.
For sure you took it back! It's yours and only yours. He did. Yeah.
Je veux vous montrer aujourd'hui la force que révèle notre amour.
Bye bye. You're lost. What did you get? Jump, Daryl, jump. What?
Today you die! For my brother!
He didn't know about your brother, he didn't kill him himself, like, long story. I'm not worried, not even a minute, for Daryl, you know. And no, I'm not gonna watch the trailer of the next episode, which is gonna be the final one, right? This season 1 of The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon, we only have 6 episodes. That's it, I knew it. Okay. This episode was great and was better than the last one. You know, I told you, I found that the last one I was truly divided at the end of it because we had a lot of things that I appreciated and a lot of things that were not logical. And I told you during the intro, thinking about it again, that was truly bothering me, that these things were not logical, because in fact these things were not just details but were really fundamentally big things for the story, for the characters. So for these big things to not be logical, to not be necessary, to be weird, it felt wrong, you know, for the entire show. In fact, at the end, even if the entire show itself can be well done with some good ideas, visually well done, well played, really well played by the entire casting, at the end, it's not okay. Right there, this episode, I would say that at least you didn't bring new weird stuff, new bad stuff, which is a little bothering me, the fact that they continued with the weird and bad stuff that I can find, you know, about this story, meaning really that Quinn being Laurent's dad, again, I don't understand the necessity of it for the rest of the show, for the characters themselves. I don't understand why do you have to make it. Like, really imagine the same thing without putting Quinn at his dad. It's functioning also. You can bring the character back, you can bring the relationship with Isabelle back, you can bring everything else back. You don't need to make him his father. And right there, what is bothering me is the fact that Isabelle is staying with him. They are spending a lot of time together. They are not even talking about it, mentioning it at all. Like, nothing about it. You know, I said that I found it illogical for Isabelle to stay with Quinn, and I still find that illogical, and we have the proof that really it was not necessary. He didn't intervene at all. Like, nothing. He didn't stop Madame Genet's guys, you know, because Madame Genet would have known about it and would have arrested him earlier if it was the case. He didn't help Daryl himself, we would have seen it, him or his guys, so really, he just kept an eye on the case, like really, just that. So for Isabelle to go with him, for me it makes no sense, but I was like, at least maybe at some point they're gonna talk about Lily, what happened. Not at all. So that's bothering me. It's still bothering me how they are writing Laurent. I have nothing against the kid, you know, how he's playing the character, but really how the character is written, it makes no sense for me. He wants to be normal, he wants to be considered normal. After that, he's playing like he's the chosen one, you know, and he's giving his benediction to people. He's acting like a pure naive guy because he was raised by nuns, he was protected by them and all. He didn't see how the world was outside. And that, I totally understand that, and I think that it can be great, you know, as the beginning of a character like him. But that's it. It has been entire days, you know, months even, for the chronology of the show, that he's out, that he saw people being killed, people that he loves, that he lived stuff. He should have changed a little, but no, he's still acting that naive and pure, like chasing butterflies. Come on. And right there, you know, releasing that boat. Even if I understand the reason why for the character, he doesn't want for Daryl to leave him, but still that character, you know, is a little stupid. That thing with the boat, and after that, when Daryl is telling him, go away, go find the nest. Now we know that the nest, it's Le Mont Saint-Michel. I'm gonna come back to it later. No, he's coming back, but really with no particular reason, like with no plan, like just, you're kidnapping my friend, I want to come with you to be kidnapped. I know how important I am. Like really, he knows it. He knows everything about it now. How important he is, how he was born, the fact that everyone is considering him as really up for this world. No, he's giving himself. Really, each time I can't not think about Judith, all of these kids that we know into this universe, and really they would kick his ass. Oh. So see, that kind of things are bothering me. But on another hand, it's still the same things, you know, which are bothering me. It's not new things. And all of what we had during this episode was great, you know. Isabelle, even, you know, her journey, what happened to her with also Quinn, you know, the fact that she wanted to kill him, but in fact she couldn't because he mentioned God. She was confronted to who she was before. She doesn't want to be that person anymore. She was gonna almost hurt herself again. Finally, her friends are talking to her, meaning the rebels, and we saw at the end that they are right there, so they prepared something for this moment, you know, for this celebration, and maybe that was what was written on that piece of paper. So that's cool, and I think that for her character that was pretty cool what happened during this episode. Again, I would have wanted something about Lily and I would have found that logical with the situation and all, but no, nothing. But all of the rest was pretty cool about her character really, how much she changed, the fact that she doesn't want to be the same anymore, the fact that she's tempted, she's resisting, all of that, she has hope. Really, all of that, it was so cool for her. For Daryl also, it was really cool, this episode, because we had things about faith, you know, having faith or not, praying or not, people praying for him, people praying for themselves, the fact that Azlan is dying and is okay to die because he accomplished his mission and is dying also according to his faith. We had several things about that which were interesting. We had things also, all of these flashbacks about what happened, the fact that he didn't help that kid and because of that, not because of that and not because of him, but that kid died and is feeling responsible of it. Daryl maybe he could have helped, and it's a bit all for the same, you know, for Laurent. Laurent could be killed right there. It wouldn't be Daryl's cause, but he's gonna feel responsible because he didn't help. It was a parallel with that, and he's really helping Laurent, he's really staying with him. He was really mad when that thing happened with the boat, and all of what he said, like half of it, I was so okay with it. And with him saying it to Laurent, like, this kid needs to wake up, truly, and to have some growth also for his character. But at the same time, it was really wrong, a lot of things that he said, so after that, he hugged him and all, that was cool. Again, the fact that Laurent gave himself to these guys at the end, no, but okay, it's like that. So see, it was a really good episode for how they explored Isabelle's character, Daryl's character. What they did with Laurent's character, it was stupid, illogical, and I didn't appreciate it, but okay. For a kid to react like that, okay, but for a kid who is supposed to be that clever, no. Up for the future and he knows it, no. A lot of things are not logical with Laurent. Madame Jeunet was perfect. All of that thing about having a celebration and all, why not? It's more a tool, you know, used by the writers, but why not? For her, she wants to proclaim a new republic and she wants to use Laurent. I don't know what to think about that, because earlier she was saying that they needed to kill him because they needed to kill up for the future. So now you want to use him. I'm not against the idea, even if I could find it illogical, but I'm not against the idea, like, I'm waiting to see what she can do with that, with him. All of this arena, you know, fighting that dead. What did you give to that dead? We'll see. All of the parallel, you know, of when he escaped from that boat. That's cool, you know, because we finally understood with all of these flashbacks how he get out of US, all of the thing with the boat, Madame Jeunet, these experiences and all. It's pretty cool. Oh, I didn't mention the fact that Daryl talked with Carol. No, first, mentioning his friends, he said Judith and LG, and just after that he mentioned Connie, and then the rest, and Carol. Connie first. He had Carol, you know, he talked with Carol. He knew that she could lie about being okay, so he asked the question twice. And then she said that someone came back. I don't think that it's Rick, because if it was Rick, because if it would have been Rick, she would have responded, you know, earlier to the question, are you okay? She would have said, I'm more than okay, can you imagine? Rick is back. Something like that. So it's not him, but someone else. I don't know. But you know, the fact that he promised to come back in 1 week, and for sure he didn't, you know, that promise didn't happen. You know, it's opening a door, something, for maybe at some point Carol coming into this show to help Daryl. And I think that it's really interesting and well thought and done by the writers, because at first this show was supposed to be about Daryl and Carol. You know, at the beginning of everything, when we finished The Walking Dead, they announced a spin-off about Daryl and Carol, and then it became a spin-off about Daryl only. But making that little moment, it's a little door that they opened about maybe at some point Carol can come into this show, maybe. Still, he was in contact with her, he thought about her. See what I mean? Like, it's opening a door, and for how it was written and done, it was clever. The fact that they sang all together La Marseillaise during the speech itself, it was a little cliché, but it was functioning well, so I have nothing to say about it. So see, I appreciated a lot of things, in particular what they made with Daryl and Isabelle, really with their characters, exploring stuff about their characters. The flashbacks about Daryl were really interesting to understand how stuff happened for him. It was really cool, you know, that moment with Carol. A lot of good things and no new bad things, but still the bad things that I mentioned are still right there. And the main one being Laurent being so creepy and weird for me. And really, when I'm saying creepy and weird, I'm not talking about the actor, I'm really talking about how this character is acting, written. It doesn't make sense, and when it makes sense, it's a little stupid, and it doesn't function, you know. We'll see. It's not a one-shot, that season, you know, like it's not made for only one season. I can't imagine it, you know, with all of the things that they prepared and that we can't finish in only one episode. But I'm a little surprised that right now at the beginning of this trailer for the next episode, we can see already Le Mont Saint-Michel. And Le Mont Saint-Michel, it's really a good place to be the nest. If you don't know it, it's a city which is built. It's not an island, you know, it's a space, you know, near to... I don't know how to say it, to explain it. Just know that there is a road to go to it, but that most of the time the road, you know, you have the ocean on it, and during some hours during the day you can go to Le Mont Saint-Michel. But except for that, no. And it was a religious place, you know. It's interesting to have it because of that particularity, to have people away, you know, like it's a really not hidden place, but well protected place in a way, you know, by the ocean itself. And it's also interesting because it's a religious place with all of what they created for this season. It's a really interesting place for many reasons, you know. It's a really big one, difficult one, like you have to really to climb almost and all, like not to climb, but you understand what I meant. It's a really medieval one, so it's going well also with the mood of the show. So it's cool to have make, you know, Le Mont Saint-Michel the nest. But the fact that we are seeing it at the beginning of the trailer, it means that we're already gonna reach it. And it's named, I saw, you know, checking for IMDb if it was the last episode, that it's named Back Home or something like that. So, like, that's it, Daryl is gonna leave the place already? It was weird, you know. I don't know. If you know that, you can tell me that on the comments. If we have only one episode left for this entire show, if it was just one season or if they plan to do more than that. With The Walking Dead, you know, with these spin-offs, now I never know. At first they announced that everything would be just a one-shot, one season, and in fact The Walking Dead, Dead City, they announced it like it was only one season, and in fact they prepared everything to have a second season without being sure that they would have a season 2, you know how mad I was. Just to use the viewers to have the season 2, they had it, well, glad, you know, but that was not well thought and well done. So for this one, I don't know anymore. I have the impression with everything that they built that it's made to have a season 2 since the beginning, but you know that I hate spoilers, so I'm not gonna check that information. Okay, it's all for you and for me, guys, for this video, so it's all for me for now. So bye for now, bye!
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Hey.